Hey guys, okay, today we are going to learn how to find the vertex of a quadratic function, okay? So the vertex is the coordinate that is the maximum or the minimum point of a parabola, where the x value is the axis of symmetry, and we learned what the axis of symmetry was yesterday. It's a negative b over 2a. So it looks like this. So if you have if you have a downward facing parabola, it's going to be the maximum point, the vertex, and then, or the minimum of an upward facing parabola that cuts it in half, okay? So what you do is you find the axis of symmetry using the formula negative b over 2a. Then you plug that into the function to get the y coordinate, okay? So say we have the function negative 3x squared minus 6x plus 4, okay? Well, I first need to find, for step one, I'm going to find my axis of symmetry, which is the formula negative b over 2a. And again, this is my a term, my b term, my c term, okay? So I'm going to take negative b means I do negative, and then it's negative 6 here. I take the sign with a number, okay? And then over 2 times a. 2 times, and I take the sign with the number again, negative 3. Okay? So I end up with, sorry, it's squeaking, negative 6. Remember, double negative is a positive. So that will be positive 6 over 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. A number divided by itself is 1, and one of those is negative, so it ends up being negative 1. And that is the axis of symmetry. Now, this is also our x value, okay? It is going to be, of our vertex, it will be, I'll write this down here, negative 1 comma something, okay? This is our x value, that's our y value, okay? So now we have to go about finding the y value. Well, we know that the function is written as, let me erase this real quick. Okay, y equals negative 3x squared minus 6x plus 4, right? So if we plug in a number here, that will give us the y value. So for step 2, I'm going to simply take my axis of symmetry point, which is negative 1, and plug it in wherever there was an x. Okay? So let's go about simplifying this. So because I just have numbers here now, I can use the order of operations. PEMDAS, parentheses, exponents. We have exponents first, so I need to deal with this negative 1 squared. Negative 1 times negative 1 is going to be positive 1. So then I have negative 3 times 1, okay? And then I have negative 6, remember you take the sign with a number, times negative 1, which is going to be positive 6 plus 4. I simplify this. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3, then plus 6, then plus 4, okay? Negative 3 plus 6 is going to be positive 3, plus 4 is 7. And that is our other point. Okay? And that's all you do. You find the axis of symmetry, and then you plug that in to your function, and you get your other point. And so this, because if I were to say, now this is going to be a maximum point, because if you recall from yesterday, the leading coefficient is negative. That means that it opens downward, okay? So like a rough sketch of the graph of this would be something like this. So it's going to be negative 1, 7, and it's going to be going this way. So it'll be something like right about there, okay? So this is, in fact, because it's opening downward, it is a maximum point. So negative 1, 7 is a maximum point. Okay? All right. I've also taken a picture of the board and uploaded that with the video link. So I've heard from a few of you that you're having a hard time seeing the notes on the board, and I have hopefully alleviated that. Okay, you can go ahead and do your assignment now. Bye.